Good evening, Chairman Jenkins. How are you? Members of the board, and most importantly, my fellow citizens of Westchester County. I'm here tonight to address Resolution 2013-11. Some of you may remember that. It was unanimously approved at the last board meeting on February 11th. That resolution, among other things, stated that this board, in quotes, supports greater federal gun control measures that do not violate the Constitution. Well, that statement in itself is contradictory, since any action that seeks to restrict the right of any law-abiding American citizen to bear arms is an infringement and therefore a violation of the Constitution. Possibly, you may have been unaware that any action to restrict Second Amendment rights, or for that matter, any other right guaranteed by the Constitution, is a violation. That being said, since the board stated in its resolution that it did not want to violate the Constitution, and this resolution clearly does, then I believe the board should immediately rescind that resolution, 2013-11, based on its unconstitutional content. Another serious concern about this resolution is the manner in which it was moved forward. The residents of Westchester County, we the people sitting back here, okay, we had no input into this process. We deserve one. We deserve to be part of this. There were no public hearings or open discussions held. It's widely known that more than 50 New York counties have passed resolutions opposing greater gun control in general, and more specifically, the New York SAFE Act, which has been referenced a few times earlier. In those other counties, public hearings were held, and the residents had a chance to speak and express their opinions. We here in Westchester, we had no such opportunity. In those other counties, the opposition to increased gun control was so strong that the local legislatures were forced to vote resolutions in opposition to the increased gun control and the New York SAFE Act. I asked the question, why did this board, the 17 members of this board, why did you fail to hold a public hearing? We have a right to know. You are here because of us. We have a right to know why we were not included in this process. Why was there a rush to pass this resolution? Very similar to the action taken in Albany. This is unacceptable. As it stands now, this resolution only represents the opinion of 16, because there was one legislator missing that night, absent. Those opinions are not, and I'll repeat, not in line with those of the Second Amendment supporters who are here tonight, and about 100 more who couldn't get in downstairs.
Mr. Morgenthau, you have the wrap.
Okay, thank you. Just remember a couple of points. Remember, gun control laws only affect law-abiding citizens who don't commit the crimes. The criminals will still get guns, and the criminals will still do what they've always done. One thing this body can do that would be very effective: go after Governor Cuomo's plan to release up to 6,000 mentally ill people into the streets, unsupervised. That story's been reported in the Post. Haven't seen it anywhere else. But that's his intent. He's closed mental health facilities since he's been governor. He's reduced capacities in others. We need a resolution here to stand up to that. People who need care need a place to go, and they need to be helped. In conclusion, I'd just like to ask this board again, consider rescinding, repealing this resolution, and I just remind you that you serve here at the pleasure of the people. We the people. Those people back there. And it'd be nice if you guys turned around and just waved to them. Let them know who their legislators are. If you do me that honor, I would appreciate it.
Right.
They're waving to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Again, November's coming, folks. I just say that with respect. Please do what you need to do. Please respect our constitutional rights and defend them.
Please, do you have that? Thank you. Thank you. There is a card in the other category. Just now, you'll be heard in our public comment for the public hearing. So you signed up for a different thing, not a problem. Mr. Harper.